Good morning sunshine. There is a little bit today. There is a sun poking out through the cloud, I can see. You can see by the back of my room there's a bit of light going on, but I will put a bit more light onto my screen if that's a bit better. So today, after last night, I hope you enjoyed that card. I'll quickly show you. That was how I wrote it all out, which is good to get a snapshot of. And this was the card that I made last night. Isn't it gorgeous? It's that. Of course you have two. And that was the envelope. So there was water painting and oh my goodness, it was so, I love it. You could put something else under there. I wonder if I should just put another bit of stuff on. I've done the writing to be there. Oh look, picked up a bit of something. So that was yesterday. And today's today. So today we are going to make this one. So this is the product of the month. That if you spend $125 you can get the vellum, and it's the colours. I'm just going to do this because I found it very difficult to work out. So when I put the envelope on, that looks like red, doesn't it? But in the covers there's Bubble Bath, Flirty Flamingo, I think it's Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, which comes out darker, but Fresh Freesia is what I've used to make the card. Golden Glow, obviously in the middle of the flower and up there. Hydrangea's Hue and Misty Moonlight. So I'm assuming that's Misty Moonlight, but I couldn't find the Hydrangea Hue. It might be in some of the other packs that I haven't used. I'll show you a couple of the pages. Misty Moonlight, Peaceful Pine, Soft Sea Foam and Strawberry Slush. So maybe Strawberry Slush was in the middle, I don't know. I need some work on working that out. That was really weird. So I have used this one, which is the Fresh Freesia. I assume it's the Fresh Freesia, but I used that. And then I used this sheet, which I have cut out to add everything. Okay, so see over here, this must be the Strawberry Slush. There's the Pine, the Golden Glow, but I've cut out, as you can see from my sheet, you'll see what I'm showing you, I've cut out all the little squares because I wanted those particular flowers. So I've got some extra. So that's one sheet, or that's the sheets I used. So there must be 4 of each, I think, because that's the same. I cut the squares around that purple, which I don't know is. So we got 4 of those, 4 of those ones, and then a little bit different, more open flowers, so you can cut them out and use them individually. And then the last one, let me put this back on top, is, oh look at that, Peaceful Pine. Well, if it's in for Christmas we can use it, but it might be out. So I don't know what we'll do with that. I'm not a green card maker, unfortunately. It's not my favourite colour. So yeah, I tend not to go there. Really naughty of me. I've got to learn to be a better demonstrator, don't I? So, and when you put the let me just get a piece of this. So when you look at that like that, it's quite light. But when you put it on there, it darkened it really well because of the white behind it. And look at that, it's just so bright. Alright, let's get to the card. Here it is. It is, what did I call it? It's a diamond something. It's a Berry Botanical Vellum Diamond pop-up card. So I better not do it too fast. So when you fold it, it goes into the card like that, and you see just the corners of those pop-ups. That's why I wanted to cut it to get the purples, but then when I got the purples you have to cut it in half and put them on the sides, so they still stick out, and that's what I wanted. And then I put more vellum down there on the back. It's only a small greeting. Alright, let's get cracking. The instructions are at the beginning of the, if you're looking on YouTube, it's down the bottom in comments, and if you're looking on Facebook, it's sitting there as you open it, okay? So it's quite a bit easier than yesterday's card. You might say it's not, but it is, I promise you. Now, I also want to tell you something. Normally when I clean my stamp blocks and that, because they get quite, see how it's getting quite musty in that, I normally use the isopropyl alcohol, but I don't find it as good. And then I found this Glitz Goo and Stain Remover, and I found, like, that's so old, that one. I mean, I've been stamping up for 5 or 6 years, so some of them are really dirty, but look how that one came up. So I thought I must tell you, because when I first started, hi Kiri, I didn't have any idea what you use to clean everything, and I was washing them in the sink. I tried putting them in the dishwasher and nothing. Lads at school, Kiri, Freedom, got one going to TAFE today. So alright, so we are using Flirty Flamingo for the stamp, because I'm thinking that's what that one is. I'm using the Dewdrop embellishments. Now yesterday's card had Dewdrops on it as well, but it was called a different one. But in their pack they had white and green and another colour, and this pack they've got Night of Navy, it looks like. So we're using just the see-through one, clear ones today, because they're going on those beautiful. And I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've overcompensated for a couple of weeks ago. I made a card and forgot to put them on. Quiet day today. Hubby's at work, the son's at school. Oh my God, I love those days. I've got one leaving for school at 11. The husband's just taken the dog for a walk, and the other one's at school, so one's leaving for TAFE. I do love to get in here and craft. And yesterday, when I was showing my thing, I lost, see the big leaf there, I lost the die. So when I finished my live last night, I pulled out of my cupboard and looked for it everywhere. Then I was putting some scrap paper into my scrap drawer, and it was sitting there, so it was lucky. Okay, we got some gold. So we've got 4, this one's bigger, let me have a look. Yeah, one's bigger. So we've got 1, let me see, we've got cut 4 at 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, 1 at 2 by 5 1/4, so they're different. This goes together fast. My white cardstock is 1 1/2 by 3/4. No, that might be this piece. Alright, and then it's, I obviously didn't write this piece in, I'll have to add that, but I'm sure you can all add your own, you know how to count. So this is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, that's our greeting. And then we've got another little piece of gold foil that is 1 3/4 by 1, and that is going to have that on top of there. So what we might do, so that I can get some things out of the road, I will just stamp that, because I think I only have one bit of stamping. Let's get that out of the road, and I'm done with that. So now I was trying to find a really nice have a great birthday is what I've done, but then when I used that stamp set last night, I felt like I should be writing the other one, because that was so gorgeous. But because I've already done it like this, I better do it, or people will think I'm cheating them. So I'm just going to put that on. Oh, isn't it nice? Okay. Right, clean. Now I can put this away and not put my fingers in it. So this is really, once you've cut this out, you'll have this done in no time. I mean, working it out was a bit harder because I had to sit and work. Now, because that's on here, sometimes I use tear and tape, and I forgot that till I was just putting it on. So I'm just going to put that to the side. Remember, it's on the side if I ask you. Okay, right, so we've got that. So I have cut, as I showed you in the beginning, I have cut. So we've got 2 fresh Freesia at, where am I, fresh Freesia. We've got, okay, the cardstock. I'll show you these and then we'll go to the cardstock, okay? We've got 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and then I've used the purple flowers on those ones, and they are 2. So they are 2. Oh, hold on. Where I got it? Yeah, I've got 2 times 2 inch, and we cut 2 in that one, and then this one is 2 by 2, and the DSP is, or the vellum is 1 3/4. Is it 1 3/4? Hold on. DSP, we've got to keep going back up and down. 1 3/4 by 5 pattern. Now cut 2 by 2, and 2 at 1 7/8. Okay, and that's with the Flirty Flamingo. I'm calling that because it says it's in there. All right, so with the card. Now I've seen these done before, but I don't think I don't do them at the American sizes. So because my cards are normally 5.5 by 8 and a 1/4, I do everything in that. Whereas, because if you do it to 8.5, like American ones, you have to use a whole sheet of paper, and you don't get to use it. So I'm a tight ass. I do 1/2 and 1/2, so we have it. All right. So our first score on our long side is score at 2 inches. This is easy. You're not going to forget this. Score at 2 inches. Oh, that might have to be a little bit out there. 2 inches, 3 inches. Turn it around and do the same. 2 inches. Oh, I must clean the 3 inches. Alright. I must clean this with my isopole. Not my isopole, my new one. So we go down, and then we're going to go up, and that's worked it. That one's back, that one's up. I'm just going to give them an extra burnish underneath so that they're nicely in there. Sometimes the cards, if you don't burnish them well enough, they don't sit as much. Alright, now it doesn't meet at the back, but it does fit inside your envelope, so see? So it's still nice. I think it measures, yeah, the 4 1/8 from the top. That's what I always end my cards up. I have to have a sip, sorry. Alright, so first of all, we just put all the pieces on there. What I did use glue. Sometimes I put tape, but I could see it too much. I was a bit worried about the vellum. So what I've done is tried to go along the white line. Make sure it's on the white line. Alright, and then I can hope, it's giving that a skinny little one there, that it won't show through when it dries, and it doesn't show through on that one, so move down. Oh goodness, that's good. You start, and I've already made that one. It's a little bit longer than the other ones. It's not good of me, is it? I'll be cleaning these scissors later. Alright. So that is a little bit longer than the other one. Alright, so we'll get all of these on. You got a big weekend coming up, Kerry? Does your little lad do sports? Oh, hi Facebook, how are you? Alright, so then we just pop all them all on, and they will, it looks a light colour, doesn't it? Just too much pink, but fresh freesia, because the card's fresh freesia. But when you add the other colours, it actually takes it away. What are you working on, Kerry? What are you going to make today? What card? Since you're my only pal today. Alright, 2 for the back. I'm going to get stuck into a bit of my paper pumpkin. I've got 2 cards to designed that I'll probably get done. I'm not sure. Well, I probably will get them done on Friday night because I'm meant to be going to my granddaughter's birthday, but I worked out, because it's a 40-minute drive out to Knox, and it's then sitting in hard chairs at a pub type place. I don't think my legs, I can't sit on a hard stool chair for long. As much as my knee's doing really good, it just does affect me. Now you could put a wider one in there if you wanted. I don't know why I didn't see to do a wider one. I was happy with that. So I might do it Friday night because I'll be here on my own. And I love to play. I love to try and work out different cards to make and get them all written up so I'm not rushed. Because this morning I lay in bed and watched TV a little bit long. Came down and saw the one kid off to school, but they're old enough to do their own breakfast and all of that. Okay. Now I don't need that other piece of gold, I've only needed that little one. So with these squares, now I showed you, I just made up a square, placed it over the picture I wanted, and then cut them all out. Okay, because I wanted a Pacific. So as you can see, I basically nearly used the whole page getting all the squares, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. And there's plenty more to use that you could use on another card anyway. Look at that. And you've got like 4 cards out of it. See how you're going to use all that up. We only have AFL where we live. My son plays Auskick. Oh, bye. We have a Girls' Day for Auskick though on Sunday. So that'll be fun, Kerry. Girls' Days are really fun. That's all the trouble and the gossip comes from. Alright, so we're just going to place those on there. Just one. Oops, to the right side. And one down there. So I don't know if you looked up your Stampin' Up. There's a few things going on. I can't remember now. I do like to have a look. Just people go on and put techniques, you know, on the thing, but there's a lot of stuff about what's available now and all of that. So I kind of think by showing you, it's better. If there's new, really big things out, I put it on my Facebook page, but I don't have a, as I've told you all before, I don't have a, what do you call it? what's those blogs they have? I don't have one of those. I'm not clever enough. Okay, so we've got 2 of those for the front. We've got 2 here. Now I'm just going to let them dry for a little bit more. So we might work on putting that on. So as I said, we've got a piece of this I'm going to put on my envelope. I just want those to dry before I cut them, not those ones, before I cut the purple ones diagonally. Alright, so I'm going to cut out, now look at this, so there's its light, you put it on there and it's nice and dark. So I think, because I want it to go in there, I'm going to start round here and work up. Oh, no, I think I might do, I wanted to get that purple in there, but that's on the side. No, I like the blue flowers going up. I'll have a look if the other piece has got a better side. Oh yeah, there's a nice one. That's better. Alright. Oh, isn't that lovely? You've got to give this to a friend. You can't be doing that. So just grab your scissors and start to fussy cut a bit. Now, do I want that other flower in there? No, I think we'll just go down around the leaf and then up around here. I love doing mine. Do you all like doing your envelopes? Oh, I do. I'm easily amused, aren't I? Now that's going to be way too big, I think. Oh, what did you order yesterday? What was it? I haven't even looked at the job. Oh, I think that's DSP, isn't it? What was it called? Well, what do? Cut out the purple one at the top. But I like that leaf. I think I'm going to cut that along the bottom there. I think I like that purple and I like that leaf. And just got notified it's packed it out for post. Wow. Kerry, I know I saw, I think it's a purple, something purple. But I've just bought all this new stuff from the catalogue. I didn't get as much. I actually got a order put in my account from me from somebody that is anonymous, so I thought if anyone's watching and they ordered through me, I'll say thank you so much. Oh look, I got a bit of hair in there. That's a bit of joy, isn't it? Look at that. Do you like that? Well, maybe this flower needs just a little bit more love. Alright, so make sure you put it down properly. That's down. And we'll put that to the side along with the glue. And I'll just put a block on that for a minute to hold those two down so it gets in. Right, so now we'll just get back our trimmer. We don't need the big one out. And we're going to start with the purple ones and we're going to cut them down the middle. So put it in down lower, put your blade in the middle, okay, and go up and then down because you don't want to tear it. And then we're going to do the same. Well, that's a shame because you can have half a flower and half a purple, but you only see half of it anyway. I'll just get that down and then I'm going to pick it up again. Alright, so you've got those two separated. Make sure you keep them so you've got the right ones showing. Keep them together. Hi Colleen, how are you, sweetheart? some of the new embossing folders also got. Oh, your Violet Dream Suite. I thought that was that. Alright, so now we're going to, oh, it's a bit of rubbish there, isn't it? Put our little corners in. And so the first one, you're going to put them straight in like this. And I put them on dimensionals. So, big ones too, splashing out. So when we put these on, we're not going to put it down at that bottom. I'll show you in a minute why. I don't want one down there. So one sort of to the middle and to the top. Okay. And that's going to go into that corner, push it in and down. Now, you'll notice it's got nothing. But now you're going to see why. In a minute, you're going to see why. So, I'll put the second one down, and again this time we're only going to do it down the end. And there, and we're just going to put a little dot of glue, if it wants to come and play, there. Okay, and that's going to fit, because we want that to move here, so it has to cover over there a little bit. Alright, and now that will just hold that, so make sure you can bend that in. If you want, you could have put it out a little bit more, but I think I've done it right. So again, this side, so we've got that one ready, only at the top. Oh, it's raining. Always have a second look at where you're putting it, because now you could put a dot of glue at the beginning if you want to. I thought the other one held it down and it had dimensionals everywhere, so it wasn't going to happen. So slide that in, make sure you can close it and put that down, and again repeat, repeat, repeat. And we've got that one, and so we're only doing at the bottom. Oh, do I hold that two down? I did. I've been practicing really hard to get my whole screen in. I actually made my screen bigger. You can see my coffee, which I haven't finished. I normally get through a live and I've always got half. Thanks, Colleen. So, and again, a little bit of glue on the top to grab there. Make sure your flower's the same way, and down and on. Okay, so now on the top, I have put those just flat, and we're going to just bring this up. Now, if you notice this one, I've managed to get one with two flowers, so we won't have as much diamonds on this, I think, because we haven't got enough of that. So we're just going to have the two. Okay, so I'm just gluing those down because we've got enough left. Right, just remember, leave your corners undone. We can do up to the top of there, I think. Got that right? And down to there. Stay the same. Alright, there, and let's put a couple of dimensionals on my, better put 3 so it doesn't sink in the middle. Oh, thanks, Colleen. And that is going to go right there. I don't want to push it too hard because those ones haven't set yet. And let's clean this up. I need to cut a little bit more vellum for the back. It's a good way to use the vellum up because it's so patterned, you're not going to really do much. And look at the card. That's that one's card. I love that one out there. And then that's that one's card. So all we need to do is cut a little vellum flower for the bottom. Let me get this scrappy apps out and see. Oh, look, there's one with a bit of, oh no, not enough green. Okay, I'm just looking at all my scraps. There's one with a nice purple one at the bottom. But I gotta say, I love the blue ones. What do you reckon? I put a little purple one down there. So I suppose I do have to, don't I? Do I have to? What would you like? The blue ones or the purple one on the back? Blue, purple. Come on, girls. Blue or purple? Anyone listening? Nope. No answers. Look, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut out the blue and someone will answer. And then I'll cut out some of the purple as well. I have to leave people places to say happy birthday or lots of love from so-and-so. I've already got my granddaughter picked out her own card. I did a beach card. And she loved it. The beach one, the one where it opens up in a book. And she absolutely loved it. So I said she could have that. And, okay. Did we get an answer? Oh, no. No blues, no pinks. What will I do? I did purple there. Oh, I suppose I have to do it again, don't I? But those blues look great. I'm going to put them on the back of the envelope. I've cut them out. Oh, it does suit it there, doesn't it? Isn't that lovely? I'm going to put this on the back of the envelope. Let's have an absolute overload of everything. Easily amused I am, folk. I'm going to just put it down on the bottom here. Because I can. There you go. I hope you like that one. Instructions are there. You've got to make it. This is really simplified. It's not cut at 1 3/4 of 7ths of 8ths, and it's just cut at 2 inches and 3 inches. Turn it round 2 and 3 and you're done. How's that? Little squares, little diamonds. So simple to make. So, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for all your love, your beautiful comments. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I might see you Friday, and if I don't, I'll see you Sunday, only because I'm doing the pumpkin. Oh, I forgot my bling. Oh, and that's not sticking down yet. Come on. Sticking down. I forgot my bling, girls. You just have to wait a minute to get rid of me. So this time we're only going to have one there, one there. And where do we put the third one? Maybe just on here. Okay. We'll see you. Okay, bye. Have a lovely day. Nice to see you all, and thank you for your support. Bye.